أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Welcome to lesson number 57 of Ilm al-Balagha. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. We have started with Ilm al-Bayan. And in all our previous sessions, we have explored the topic of tashbih. And as we know that in Ilm al-Balagha, we have been learning about Ilm al-Ma'ani, Ilm al-Bayan, and Ilm al-Badi. Alhamdulillah, we have completed Ilm al-Ma'ani. We started with Ilm al-Bayan. In Ilm al-Ma'ani, we covered Alhamdulillah, these eight areas of study, the main areas of Ilm al-Ma'ani. Then we started with Ilm al-Bayan, that is all about metaphors and similes. And we know that in Ilm al-Bayan, we are going to study about al-Tashbih, al-Istihara, al-Haqiqatu, wal-Majaz, and wal-Kinaya. So as we started with Tashbih, we learned about its four main components. Like we started with the Tarif, then we learn about the Arkan, Mushabba Bihi, Adatu Tashbih, Wajh Shaba, and then we learn about these components by doing few examples. Then we learn about its types, different types of tashbih, and also that we looked at different types of similes with based on these components, the mushabba bihi, the datu tashbih, the wajh shaba, and with that we learn about the tashbih that is mursal. When there is a datu tashbih present, we know that that tashbih is called the mursal tashbih. We learn about mufassal, that this tashbih is when wajh shaba is mentioned. Then we learn about the tashbih when other tashbih is removed, and that is mu'akkad. Then also we learn about the mujmal tashbih when the reason of, or we know we that wajh shaba is omitted. We know that. So that is that tashbih is called the tashbih al mujmal. So these are all the four main types that we learn: the mursal, the mu'akkad, mufassal, the mujmal. Then with that, we learned that there is a tashbih baligh and that tashbih is when both the tool of the comparison, the tashbih and the reason of the comparison, that is the wajh shabha, are omitted, that are removed, and that is called the tashbih al baligh. So we learn about these as well. The mursal mujmal, that is also a tashbih when the tool of the comparison is present, but the reason of the comparison, that means the wajh shaba, is omitted. Also, mursal mufassal, that is the tool of the comparison and the reason of the comparison are both present. So these are just the terms that we learned, that when just they just you can say focuses around all the four arkan of the tashbih. We learn about another type, that when we know that there is tashbih that is mufrad, that all the tashbihs that we learned so far, that the mursal, the muakkad, mufassal, mujmal, and bali, they are all a tashbih mufrad. But there is another type when there is a tashbih that is murakkab, that is a compound tashbih, and we know that that tashbih can be dimni or it can be tamsili. And we also saw the examples for these tashbih at-tamsili and also for the tashbih ad-dimni. Now today, inshallah, we are going to continue with lesson number 57, and we are going to, as we have done with the tarif, we have done with the arkan, we are done with the anwa, and now today we are going to, inshallah, continue with another type of tashbih, that is tashbih maqlub. And also we are going to look into the aghrad, or the reasons, or you can say the purposes of the tashbih, that why a tashbih uh, is used. So in today's session, we will continue our discussion by examining more about Tashbih, exploring the rhetorical power of the Tashbih and understanding that how it enhances the meaning in the Quran and the Arabic poetry. So before all of that, just see this that the Wajh Shaba, we learn about the Wajh Shaba that it is the reason of the comparison. So the Wajh Shaba must be stronger and more evident in the Mushabba bihi than in the Mushabba. So this is a point that we need to remember because as we are going to continue with the topic of the Tashbih, we should know that the Wajh Shabba must be stronger and more evident in the Mushabba bihi. That is the thing that we are going to compare with Mushabba that should be stronger than in the Mushabba. So this is like in the example. Let's see the example to understand this concept. And it is وَرُبَّ لَيْلٍ كَأَنَّهُ الصُّبْحُ فِي الْحُسْنِ وَإِنْ كَانَ أَسْوَدَ طَيْلَسَانِ Tailasani, so many a night is like the morning in beauty, even though it dons a black cloak. So here, this example illustrates that the beauty, the Wajh Shaba, that is more evident in the Mushabba Bihi, that is the Subh, the morning, than in the Mushabba, that is the night. So many a night is like the morning, كأنه الصبح. What is the Wajh Shaba? And that is the beauty, even though it dons a black cloak. So وَإِنْ كَانَ أَسْوَدَ لَيْلَسَانِ. So here we see that the Wajh Shaba is more strong, or you can say stronger in the Mushabba Bihi as compared to the Mushabba. So this is just a little point that I need you to remember.